But first tonight, new information about what may have sparked an explosion at an apartment complex near Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And tonight, neighbors are telling 11 Alive they tried to warn officials that something was wrong. And that's where we're going to begin tonight at 6. Property managers at the Northside Plaza Apartments now telling 11 Alive that an explosion that injured one man and forced 40 neighbors from their homes all started because someone was trying to steal copper from a vacant property.
Integral Group says the person lit an open flame and ignited gas that had built up in one of the units. The explosion happened late last night on Markham Street, just steps away from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in a downtown busy area. So take a look at the damage. This is a look from our 11 Alive Sky Tracker. You can see the huge amount of debris. The explosion appears to have blown off part of the roof on that building. Fire crews have not said yet, though, how the gas leak started. But people who live nearby tell us they knew something was wrong long before last night's explosion and say their concerns went unanswered. Yeah, they were really concerned there. We're going to head out to 11 Alive's Marissa Sarbach, kicking our team coverage off tonight outside the apartment complex. So, Marissa, what are neighbors telling you?
Ron, Jennifer, we have spoke with many neighbors over the last 24 hours, and they have all said the same thing, that they started to smell a gas leak here at their apartment complex almost 11 hours in advance of that explosion. They say they did let the fire department know, and take a listen to what happened.
This video shows the moment a gas leak caused an explosion, tearing through the Northside Plaza Apartments in downtown Atlanta.
3-story wood frame multifamily. I got the second and third story explosion. Structural integrity.
Atlanta Fire and Rescue confirmed the building where the explosion happened was under renovation and no one is living there. One man was nearby and was burned. He's recovering at Grady Hospital. Another 40 Atlantans are now displaced due to the damage. The explosion was reported around 10:30.
We stress with residents, if you smell gas, make the phone call, have the professionals come out and check. You can avoid this. Speaking with someone earlier that came to us that they smelled it this morning, I asked if they called 911, they did not.
But some people did.
We've been smelling gas since 11 o'clock this morning. We called the fire people, we called the police. They came out, they said we were okay to go back in. This was at 11:30 this morning, and now we're here.
Another resident in the apartment complex and an employee of a nearby business told 11 Alive off camera they called 911 to report the gas smell between 10:30 and 11 o'clock in the morning. The neighborhood Citizens app shows at 11:47, firefighters were en route. The owner of a nearby business says they called 911 again around 5 o'clock in the evening and were told by officials they already checked the area out in the morning and determined it was safe. Hours before the explosion rocked downtown Atlanta.
By the grace of God, we gonna be okay. I just pray for the dude that was burned.
We reached out to the Atlanta Fire and Rescue Organization to get some more information on this. They tell us this is still an active investigation and they're not releasing any more information at this point. We also filed open records requests with the fire department and police department to find out exactly how many 911 calls were placed that day and what the context of those calls were. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, Marissa Sarbach for 11 Alive News.
Okay, Marissa, thanks a lot.